All right, so on question number 2, we're using our compass and straight edge to make a segment, a new segment, CD, whose length is the square root of 2 times AB. AB being given to us here. So the square root of 2 is associated with an isosceles right triangle. So an isosceles right triangle here, if this side is my x, that side's my x, then the hypotenuse is x times the square root of 2. I'm just going to use this side length as AB. So if this side length is AB, this one will be AB times the square root of 2. Which just means I have to use this segment length in order to make an isosceles right triangle, which is half of a square. And there's a number of ways to do half of a square. So the first thing that I will do is draw myself a large line here. All right, and on this line, I'm going to put the segment AB on here. So I'll stretch my compass from one side of it to the other side. Okay, and I'll put that someplace on here. Since I'm going to have to make a right angle, I'll just put it right here in the middle, and I'm going to make a sad face with this compass. That'll help me with my right angle. Okay, so the distance from this point to that point, that's AB, right? That's AB. So is this side over here. I just needed to make this sad face so I can find the dead guy's eye to make a right angle to complete my square. So I'm going to stretch this out a little bit more. And instead of a dead guy's eye, or a dead cyclops, I'm going to make him still dead, but he's happy this time. He's happy about it because it's a smiley face instead of a sad face. You think so? Okay, so I'm going to connect that point back to A. Okay, so here's our perfect right angle. And if I take this length AB, I'll need to set my compass to it again. And then put that length here. Then from here upwards, that's also the length AB. I'm going to connect that to point B down here. Here is our length CD, which is exactly the square root of 2 times the length of AB.